you buy the AR drone for around $300. They ship it over to you, and you give it a charge. You plug it together, and you don't use a radio-controlled controller like you normally would. You would just use your phone. So you download this application called AR Flight 2.0. And what this would allow you to do is this would allow you to gain full control of the system and basically just hover around the area, go over houses, do flips, monitor whatever you wanted to monitor. And it's mostly fun because not only it works, but I actually have a few action shots of it here.
How much a gadget like that will cost?
So as I stated earlier, it costs about $300. So I have two of them with me now. I have a stock consumer version, and I have a second one that I specially modified for high altitude maneuvering and also lands. But what's really nice about it is that you can have a lot of fun with this. You can have it take pictures of you or take pictures of other people. I wouldn't suggest going into other people's property and also spying on them. It's not especially silent, and it's very, very powerful. The world record for the highest altitude achieved with an AR drone 2.0 is about 539 feet.
Wow.
But that's only on very specific conditions where there aren't a lot of wind gusts and you're very sure that you can recover the system after you.
But how small is that gadget?
So I would say that in comparison to maybe a 13-inch laptop, it's about as wide as that. And about as long as
39?
Yeah, so it's about as wide and long as that.
Significant.
So it's significantly large, but it's not something that you can't put in a backpack, for example, or put in the back of your car. It's actually pretty small if you think about it.
Okay. Before we go on the pause, don't feel like I'm only talking to Steph and we speak in English. I know, pour tout le monde qui regarde là, on connaît un conseil de gadget qui est à la mode et nous connaissons tout le monde yo dans summertime, yo t'a aimé utiliser yo. Bien sûr, comme ceci yo, c'est une jeune, new generation dans kagie22. Nous connaissons 3 ans de cela, il était venu dans le show. Là, ça, il était seulement 13 ans. Kounia, regardez Stefan, regardez Jean Grand, il venu là, il vient parler avec nous. So, si nous avons besoin n'importe information, nous avons un petit monde qui est intéressé de software, de technology. So, he's the one of the best CEO to exactly guide them. And by the way, nous connaissons que fête là encore, c'est le 10 août 2013. Pas rater fête ça. Si nous avons besoin de plus d'informations, on a fait 917 348 64 88. Ou bien, on a contacté Chaco Multiservice qui est là dans Clarendon et Nostran. Ou bien, nous pouvons aller dans Factor Music qui est dans Nostran et Corner Cotel You. Ou bien nous contacter à Jules de Kellan. Pendant nous contacter à Jules de Kellan, si nous avons un grand monde là nous qui pour compte et puis nous pral travail, nous pas vle rester dans cas là pour compte côté pour al divertir. Pendant nous entrer là, nous ca joindre plus d'informations. Encore, nous besoin d'informations sur avocat dans la communauté qui travaille pour nous. Nous gain pour nous contacter D Lavel Law Office. Pour plus d'informations, fait 917 348 64 88. À Jules Decker, Sundance, fait 917 348 64 88. Nous besoin d'assurance de santé pour assister nous. Même numéro 1, 917 348 64 88. Ma pour antipause, ma pour tout à l'heure. Again, ladies and gentlemen, before I leave you on the show, you know, election is closed, and if you are a citizen and you want to vote for your community, for the betterment of your community. You know who to vote for. Nous pas fait politique dans kagie22, but on connaît pour qui est pour voter. OK? Avant nous retourner avec Stefan pour nous aller, songez bien. Contactez Office Mathieu Etienne si nous avons n'importe problème immigration, by TPS. Contactez Office Mathieu Etienne. Pour plus d'informations, faites 917 348 64 88. OK? Et puis, now we have to go back to Steph. He's going to leave you with the great imagination on that show. Stay tuned. Again, we have Stefan, Etienne, right here on KG22 to let you know about what great and what good he can help you in technology gadget.
So, what I want to leave your watchers and listeners to think about is mostly technology as a whole is evolving, and not everyone is meeting the standards of utilizing all of it. So, for example, a lot of the technical know-how that it takes to fully understand and utilize it, it takes a bit of, you have to be honest with yourself. It takes some know-how and it takes practice, like anything else. So the best way of getting on to understand things like your new phone, your new smartphone, cameras, and the AR drones that I talked about earlier is just experimentation. There's no harm done in just going out and pretty much making a fool of yourself using these things, because you only learn new ways of going about them. A lot of the best CEOs out there who have created some of the top Fortune 500 companies around the world, they went through several prototypes before they got to the initial product that we've come to today. For example, I can just tell you of how many prototypes I've gone through of the Galaxy S4 before they actually reached this model, and they achieved something that's really interesting. So that being said, it was great talking to you, Karen.
Do you have any of your other CEO that you want to say hi to?
Well, I suppose we could say hi to Rosa from NBC. She's a great contact of mine. She's been a good friend throughout the past few years.
Wow.
And also, I'd just like to say, check out laptopmemo.com. That's laptopmemo.com. And you'll see all the latest reviews and news that I've had and posted during the past few years, and whatever time you might see the site.
As you know, you could go on YouTube or you go on Facebook or laptopmemo.com. You will be able to see more of the technology gadget that Stefan is revising. I have to let you go with great imagination again. You know the summertime is close and you want to have fun. He talks about binoculars. Check them out, because you know I'm not the person to let you know about those. He is. So go to his laptopmemo.com and you will be able to find your interesting gadget. Encore, moi dis nous, si nous besoin une bonne assurance de santé pour qui assister nous, si nous pas gain assurance de santé, relève. Nous pas gain un TPS, nous gain un petit monde qui sont Haïti qui besoin commencer à l'école, call kagie22. kagie22 a aider nous 917 348 64 88. Alors là, on connaît m'bral fête moi, m'ta remet nous tout venir et puis tout le monde qui fait un juillet yo, happy birthday cancer yo. Eh ben, à la prochaine. Bye bye.
Haïti, c'est belle la mer, c'est belle montagne avec belle rivière, c'est belle plage avec pied cocoyer, belle paysage avec belle couleur. Haïti, c'est sans café qu'a monté dans les matins, c'est sans la rose qui fait poser pour fléziser qu'a bourgeonner. Haïti, c'est bassin blé, cascade pichon avec sodo. C'est Acadin, la citadelle, c'est la bâtie à Marigot. Haïti, c'est la vallée, c'est Port-Sali avec Zabrico. C'est Mon la Selle, Pic Macaya, c'est Mamlade avec Mon Bilboro. Haïti, son douce Macos, c'est yon pont et pistache grillé. Son gicolé qui pousse en force, son bouteille cola bien glacée. Haïti, son bon griot, son bon fritaille, un bon tasso, son bon légume avec cic, son bon diri avec l'alo. Haïti, son bon bouillon, son soujou avec tout piment, son bon cassave avec mamba, qu'a trempé dans la casse. Haïti, son bon domboué, qu'a mariné, non bon sauce poisson, bois cochon, bon clairin. Haïti, son bon café d'histoire. Haïti, chérie, pour jamais aimer. pa gen an ka jan fè mwen kite ou. Haïti, son belle musique, son bon à pied, son troubadour, son kata cérémonie, son kwashi, son tambour. Haïti, c'était au goût, c'est des ancêtres qui étaient pour nous. C'est là l'esclavage t'aboli, son tes liberté à vaudou. Haïti, c'est festival, c'est tisourit, c'est fête champette. C'est animation dans carnaval, c'est yon tizilé pas j'en frette. Haïti, son bon baiser, son domino, son bon 3-7, son réveillon, côté qui gen bouillon, c'est la gen qui tête. Haïti, c'est yon combi de paysans kap sekle la terre, c'est ti machin yo kap descend, yal goumen ak la vie chère. Haïti, c'est ti moun yo kap rêve de yon bel avenir, c'est l'origole la kap descend, pa kon kote l bral atterri.